What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should like and sub, and let's get into this. Not been a good time for Warhammer fans, not at all. What started off with this announcement you can see back in April, and which has led to many cancellations and subscriptions, boycotting of the game. Warhammer announced, of course, that they were going to have female Custodes, which really just boiled down to this was all being done for lore reasons. You were not actually going to get any miniatures of these new updated female Custodes. This was done solely so that when the Henry Cavill-led Warhammer came out, they would have reason and want to do so by saying, look, it's in the lore, even though Henry told them no. And then on top of that, it was the pricing update, which just led all of you to say 3D printers go burr. And talk about that, raising prices on already expensive items. Again, you guys just do it yourself. Well, here we go. Here's the latest controversy. Games Workshop publishes, then edits a blog post claiming breathtakingly outdated views on inclusivity are undeniably Warhammer. And there's the lovely grimdark future that DEI wants to infiltrate, make everyone equitable. It's so funny. On May 21st, Games Workshop published the latest edition of their Rumor Engine blog, a regular feature wherein the publisher teases their upcoming releases by sharing zoomed-in photos of a specific feature, such as a hand, sword, or helmet of an in-developed miniature. You see, there's some of the ones before. You have to forgive me. The ads are aggressive on this site, and it's making everything jump up and down. This time choosing to highlight an image of a simple burning torch. Games Workshop initially described the item per a screenshot shared by Twitter by numerous users, including Twitch, as something undeniably Warhammer. And you see, there is the original. Something undeniably Warhammer. Yeah, just torch, unambiguous, a little gothic, probably carried by someone with breathtakingly outdated views on inclusivity. It's got the lot, wrote the publisher. We don't even need to guess what this is really. So that is apparently the line that got everyone, and obviously it's out of left field. Breathtakingly outdated views on inclusivity. It's got the lot. Unsurprisingly, this unnecessarily condescending swing at Warhammer 40k fans did not go over well, and just as quickly as it was published, did a wave of backlash begin to build against Games Workshop. Taking note of the outrage, Games Workshop, as some of you call it, would soon after respond by removing the passive-aggressive language altogether. Why even point that? Why even say that in there? As such, the addition of the Rumor Engine now simply reads, here we go, something undeniably Warhammer, unambiguous, a little gothic, it's got the lot. We don't even need to guess what this is really. So they completely skipped over. Sorry, again, this is just a cancer website of ads. However, fans were quick to point out. I'm sorry, I've tried to set it up so I don't have to scroll, but this site is so filled with cancer jumping up and down that I'm going to actively just have to scroll up and down. So I'm sorry. Notably, this insult towards Warhammer 40k fans is but the latest to be leveled by Games Workshop in recent months. Last month, in an attempt to introduce women into the ranks of the game's Adeptus Custodes faction, the publisher declared that there have always been female custodians. And yes, you saw that. I mentioned at the beginning, and the rage was fast and furious. However, as fans were quick to point out, that fact was explicitly not true, as official lore books had previously and outright confirmed that they were infant sons. Yes, and they were by the nobility of Earth, and that it's just not possible for women to even become that, at least not the Space Marines in the gene seed process. Nonetheless, the publisher stood by their statement, and rather than apologize to fans for attempting to gaslight them, instead chose to simply move forward with their retcon. And again, I hope we've shown you that that is done 100% because of this man, and so that they can force females in space armor because they didn't want battle sisters or battle nuns or anything like that. They want Space Marines, female Space Marines, and it looks like they were capitulated by settling for Custodes. Either way, You're not getting Custodes miniatures. Not that you'd want to pay the exorbitant prices for them anyway, but it was done solely, as has been mentioned by Sargon of Akkad, Carl Benjamin. This is done solely because of this show, and so that when they tell Henry to include female Space Marines or female Custodes, they can go, look, we already did it. We already did it. So it doesn't matter if it's never been that way. We changed it, and now you have to listen to us. So still no word about what Henry is thinking about all this, but inside sources have said that while he's not leaving, he ain't happy. Not surprising to say the least. Let me know what you think about this. Are you happy? You wish they would just STF you and leave you alone? Which is probably what most fans are thinking these days, because from Doctor Who to this to now Assassin's Creed, we're being told, hi, we know you've kept alive the franchise for decades, but we don't want you now. Bye. We'll replace you with that mythical modern queer audience. Well, good luck. Let me know what you think of this. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.